Alright, folks, welcome back. Um, yeah, like I said, this pretty much serves as a filler for days that I don't feel like recording. That's exactly what this shit here is. It's just my way of making sure I have content for days that I don't feel like recording. I mean, it's not because I don't feel like playing a game. It's just I don't feel like playing a game right that minute, you know. And I'm sure us gamers, we all get like that at times where you want to play a game, but you don't know what game you want to play, and you're just like, well, fuck it, gotta have something though for the content creation. So that's what this will serve as from now until indefinite. And it's also just a way for me to talk about things that I want to talk about, but can't focus when I'm doing other games. That kind of makes any sense. And if not, I apologize because, well, it's me and I've never been known to make much sense. Wish I could at times, but I can't. If I do get quiet while doing this, I do apologize in advance. It's just me in general, in a nutshell. But I've also got my quiet time now because I got Blade out of the house for a couple hours. He was gonna go see some friends. He was gonna go talk to this homeowner we know and see if we can get this place across the street. Well, a little, or like across a little alleyway because, well, we really went out of my mother's house. We don't fit here. We don't belong here. And even though we've tried to make it a permanent thing, it's just the way she's treated me lately. It's kind of put a sour taste in his mouth. And for the sake of my sanity, he wants to get me away from that because it's no bueno. I wish I could tell people I have a good parent, good support system, and shit, but I just don't. I can't. I can't lie to myself anymore. I tried to let everything go, and there are just some cuts that are so deep. I can't just let them. I just I can't deal with them anymore. And he's worried about my mental health around her because she's just not a good person. Especially when I've told her what she's done to hurt me, and her thing is, oh well. I suffered so much in life because of her. And it sucks when you're told you're not good enough, or you were a mistake. I wish I could tell people that she was joking about that, but no. She was very much honest. I wish I was born in a different time. Like I said in the past, if it hasn't been for Raven and Blade, I probably would have disappeared by now. Especially after being told that. Now, it's one thing to think it, one thing even to feel it, but it's a whole different can of worms once you've said it. I hope no child ever hears that come from their parents. It's like I said, it's not fun. It is not fun to hear. And I think what upsets him the most is the way she still talks about her stuff. And you could see the hurt in her eyes. I hear it in her voice. But yet, when it comes to me, it's, oh, well, my daughter will always be there to take care of me, regardless. No, there is no regardless. That's a perfect title for this. Disaster Strikes. Because disaster does strike. Hmm. Alright, go for the expert on this. Don't ask why I like puzzles. It's just something I've always enjoyed. But of course, according to my mother, I didn't. But then again, she doesn't really know me. But that's another thing I want to talk about. Do we really ever know anybody? I mean, I know Blade. I know his likes. I know his dislikes. I know what aggravates him. I know what doesn't aggravate him. I know how to crawl under his skin. God, do I know how to crawl under his skin. That's something I've mastered over the years. But it does pose a striking question, though. Do we really ever know anybody? I would think not, because everybody's different. We're wired different. We think different. We act different. Hell, I know I'm different. Always been different. From a young age, I've been different. And I'm not talking different as in different on how I was raised, how I grew up. Yeah, all that's played a vital piece in my life, but not. I think what I'm trying to say is I see things that others don't. I've always felt things others didn't. I've been the Baba Black Sheep for so long that I don't know any other way in my life. Hey, Ray, you okay? Come here, baby. Come here. And yes, you hear my puppy. What I mean by that is this next thing I'm about to say will probably bring out a lot of skeptics or a lot of people that'll say they don't believe. But I do. I do believe. And why I believe, uh, you'll come to find out during this conversation. It's also not one you can just jump into and say, hey, I mean, you could, but you get a lot of strange looks after that. Alright, I'm just gonna quit beating around the bush here, so to speak, and just get to it. I believe in a supernatural. I believe in deja vu. I believe in the mysterious things in life that most people are too afraid to admit. I believe in life after death. I believe in reincarnation. Hence, deja vu. That looks like a cake. That looks more like a meal to me, but whatever. Now, reason I believe in reincarnation, reasons I believe in life after death, is because I've seen the other side. I can't tell you what's waiting there, but I have seen the other side. And not once, but I've actually been to the other side at least 4 times. How do I know I've been to the other side? Because I've died. I died at birth 4 different times. And 4 different times, I came back. And when I came back different. I came back changed. And how do I know? My life experiences have taught me that I have been made different. That I was I was never supposed to be born. And before you say anything, just hear me out. My mother was born with a condition, and she was never in her life to have children. She was not supposed to have children, ever. I don't know what the name of the condition is, but all I know is that her uterus remained the size of a child. My grandparents knew. Her mother, her father, they knew. Doctors knew. But she never knew. She didn't know until she was older. And then when they did finally tell her, they also told her if she didn't try for a child by the time she was 20, she would never have any. Hence, my miraculous fucking birth. Or as I call it, my miraculous fucking slap in the face. Delivering me almost cost her her life. And you'd think she'd be grateful. But that's neither here nor there, because I'm here. I've been here for almost 47 years. I'll be 47 years old in December. Now, the other reason I know I'm different is my birth. Yeah, I know, before it's even said, everybody has a unique birth. I don't think you get a birth like mine that often. And I know everybody's born on somebody's death. But I don't think you're born the way I was. I have not heard too many people be born this way. And what way I'm talking is my grandfather, her father, died. There. That's when he did. That's when he passed away. It was also the day in Point Pleasant, West Virginia, the Silver Bridge collapsed. And it took the lives of 46 people. Now, but he also died at 4:04 p.m. Now, we're going to jump 10 exact years. All right, I'm going to go back for a minute. we're gonna see what happened on my grandfather's death. Uh, okay, retired baseball player, Beatles fan club, Silver Bridge collapsed in Ohio River, over the Ohio River in the U.S., killing 46 people. Famous birthdays. He died on a Friday. He died 56 years ago, 7 months and 25 days. Number one song in America was Daydream Believer by the Monkees. Number two was Hello Goodbye by the Beatles. But yeah, no, we're gonna jump, like I said, 10 years. I am Generation X. You Light Up My Life was the number one song in America. Who that woman is, I have no fucking idea. But yeah, that was also the year that the Atari 2600 came out. That's everybody born so far in the month of December. Uh, okay, apparently not too many people get married in December. This year's Year of the Dragon. Next year is Year of the Snake. But yeah, as you can see, there's not a lot of things to do. But yeah, I was actually altered from that day on. Like I said, my grandfather died on a Friday. Or, yeah, on a Friday. And I was born on a Thursday. Let's go through Gen X and see who I know. Eminem, Kurt Cobain. Him I only know because of Tesla and X, formerly known as Twitter. Robert Downey Jr., Jonathan Brandis, who is no longer with us, Kobe Bryant, only because big name in basketball at one time. Mike Tyson, more so because he bit Vander Holyfield's ear off. Charlie Sheen, because, well, Sheen family is pretty known. Mariah Carey, I know Tupac, may he rest in peace. Shaggy, Sinead O'Connor, Tom Brady, The Rock, Jason, who, whew, uh, Rodney King, and can't we all just get along? I mean, yeah, whatever. LA County is not really. Paul Walker, may he rest in peace. Another good guy that was taken too soon. Don't really care about Nicole Kidman, Jennifer Lopez, Shania Twain, Usher, Kanye West, 50 Cent, George Floyd, Jennifer Aniston, Liv Taylor, Will Smith, Julia Roberts, Janet Jackson, Drew Barrymore, Snoop Dogg, Jay-Z, Michael Schumacher, only because I know he's a damn good producer, Tiger Woods, Monica Lewinsky. Well, everybody knows who the hell Lewinsky is, and if you don't, go ask Bill Clinton. Melania Trump, Gwen Stefani, another rapper taken too soon from us, Notorious B.I.G. Shaq, Tim McGraw, River Phoenix, Angelina Jolie, Faith Hill, Nelly, Leonardo DiCaprio, Ewan McGregor, Jaquan Phoenix, Jeremy Renner, John Cena, Tonya Harding, Celine Dion, Christian Bell, Lance Armstrong, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Heath Ledger, another actor taken too soon, death by suicide, Carmen Electra, I Will Not Acknowledge Him, Reese Witherspoon, Jennifer Connelly, Colin Farrell, Vanilla Ice, and yes, at one time I was a big Vanilla Ice fan. Matthew Perry, Andre Agassi, let's see who else. That's pretty much in the top 100 that I know. Oh, Philip Seymour, I'm not a big fan of his. Let's see, under 20, don't know you. Mr. Beast, and I'm not getting into that whole debacle because I don't really get into that shit. I have no opinion about him or what the hell's going on in his franchise. I know his candy bars are good. I'm not gonna lie, I buy them time to time. But other than that, I don't get into that hoopla. But who to support, who not to support, because it's just when you're that big, you're gonna have problems in your little uh community there. Mm, pretty much, I know a lot of people in their 30s. I know a lot in their 40s, even more in their 50s, 60s, and even though he's not dead, I feel bad because his mind has went. He was a damn good actor. That's why for the last several years you seen him pushing things out. Let's see who else. Who else? Who else? Who else? He was a damn. He still is a damn good actor. But anyhow, Okay, something I didn't know. I knew he passed on, but I didn't know what he died from. James Dean was another one taken from us too soon. Knocking that on the head, no. And cirrhosis of the liver, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, everybody thinks it's, well, it is also caused by chronic alcohol abuse, but it was originally caused by hepatitis. Oh, come on. Of course, they're gonna blame COVID for his cause of death, and it wasn't what killed him. Yeah, yeah. Dysentery was a real thing back in the day. So was TB. But anyhow, that's what I believe in is the paranormal. And there's so much about paranormal. And I'm not talking about supernatural or any of that other stuff because no, to me that's not paranormal. That's TV improvised horseshit. Well, good horseshit. I mean, don't get me wrong, I did love watching paranormal, and it wasn't because of Eccles or uh, the other Dodo there. What's his name? Um, Man, it wasn't because of the two brothers. I just liked it because it was funny to watch. On there till the end when they started dragging shit out with the angels and the demons and it really kind of went off into another world. But the reason I said I believe in it is because of how I was born. And like I said, just hear me out on this. This might come out as a little far fetched, and out in the left field, but let's face it, I've been sitting out in the left field since the day I was fucking conceived. You know what? No, I'm not even gonna release this.